Hi, friends. Hi. I'm filming this on my iPad, so if everything looks weird, that's why. So sorry. Let's do live chat. Here we go. Hi. I hope this is working. I had to film this on my iPad. I couldn't get anything to work on my computer. Hey, Erin. Erin, are you good to mod again for this one? Hello. Hi, friends. Morgan, Natalie. Hey, Erin. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joanna. Hi, friends. Oh my god, there's so many of you already. Hi. Hi. I feel like my face is so big on this iPad. It's okay. Hi, Berta. I appreciate that. Very nice. Hello. Thank you, Stacy. That's so sweet. I just filmed a Q&A like mukbang thing with Charles. And I was like, why don't I just do a live stream instead of trying to film something? So I figured I'll just do a live tonight. There's so much going on, and I feel like there's so many different things happening. I kind of wanted to do something where I could hear your guys' opinions and get everything. Okay, glow sticks, now let's get information. That's so cute. Hi. Hi, friends. How's everyone doing? Sorry for my closet in the back. You can see it. It's messy, but we need a colorful makeup tutorial. You got it. Hello, Hannah. Hope you are having an amazing day today. I am. We love a hydrated queen. Gotta stay hydrated. It's very hot here, so we'll see. Please do a video with editing Hannah. This is basically an editing Hannah video, pretty much. This is pretty much editing me right now. Has your semester ended yet? Mine ended yesterday. No, I have one more week of classes and then I'm done. And I don't have any finals. So I have like presentations, but not like real finals. I bought the Real Techniques brush for primer because of you. I love that. I hope you like it. I'm watching through. Aw, kittens. Hey, are you gonna talk? Hey, so are you gonna talk about being a predator of straight guys? Yeah, I'm probably gonna talk about the James Charles thing. Wasn't gonna jump right into that, but first impressions video. What's the time where you are? It's 6 p.m. Sorry if I miss anything. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you so much for the donation. That is so nice. Thank you so much. Thoughts on the James Charles and boyfriend drama? We can start with that, I guess. Sorry if my finger's in the way. That's where the chat is. Man, the whole James Charles thing, crazy. I didn't really want to make another video titled, like, my thoughts on James Charles, because I just felt like it's been a lot with him, but, yeah, there's definitely been a lot going on. Oh, the chat just went away. Here we go. Okay. I don't know how to make this work. Yeah, I've been seeing everything with James, and I think his name's Gage Gomez. Honestly, instead of James Charles X drama, I want to hear your opinion on that video of James singing terribly at his $500 event. You know, I'm not one to criticize another person's art. Some people, like, singing is so subjective. Some people like it, some people don't. Would I pay $500 to hear that? No. Would some? I'm sure. Like, I don't know. There's always James Charles drama, honestly. It's really frustrating, honestly. As, like, a person who talks about it, I'm annoyed by it. Like, I just don't really want to make like 1,000 more videos talking about everything. But there is a lot going on. I guess with the whole James Charles X thing, if you guys don't know what's going on, I guess I can give everyone in the chat, like, kind of a recap for the whole situation. Basically, Gage Gomez, I believe his name is, came out with a video, basically saying that he is not, like, a con artist. He didn't con James, and basically saying that, he's innocent. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you so much. I'd pay $500 to spend a day with you, but here's two. I would never charge you $500 to hang out with me, I promise. So the whole thing with James and his, like, ex, I don't know. I think it opens, I know $500 is a lot, but I would legit pay it to meet Shane, so I can't judge anyone who paid. Yeah, I don't think there's, no, I would probably pay $500 to meet Taylor Swift. That's probably the only person. But there's definitely... Can you not hear? Can you guys hear me okay? I hope you guys can hear me. Are you glad you didn't buy tickets? Hi, Tara. Are you glad you didn't buy tickets to his show? Yeah. I was thinking about it to do, like, a video on it, because I was like, first of all, views, like that would get so many views, and then I was like, second of all, I'm kind of interested to see what the whole thing would be about. And then I ended up not buying the tickets because they were kind of, even the $60 ones, it would have been like $120 for me and my boyfriend to go, plus fees, which is ridiculous. And it also just wouldn't have been any, you know what I mean? Wouldn't have been worth it to like sell my soul for that one. Aaron Boyd, welcome to Spooky Will's live stream. Enjoy, and please remember to smash the like button. I can hear now, sorry. Okay, good. I just want to make sure everyone can hear me because I'm doing this on like a new thing. James Charles' immaturity and inexperience of the world is really starting to show. Completely agree. Do you want to build a snowman? If it was snowing, sure. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of what's been happening with James Charles lately is definitely like a direct result of his immaturity and kind of issues. So I think Gage did use James, but I also think James made himself look like a full-on psycho in those texts. Yeah, let's talk about the texts, because if you guys don't know, T-Spill and a couple other drama channels, I think like Nick Snyder was another one, who, he had like, they had screenshots, and they were like, oh, these were leaked. And it's like, they were from James's perspective of James's phone. So it's obvious that James leaked the text to them. And it just felt so controlling to me, like trying to control the entire situation. That was so, I saw those videos, and I don't blame the drama channels for airing those, because I would have too. If I was given those texts, I would have shown them to you guys too. But it felt like James was trying to heavily manipulate that situation. And I thought that was like insane. Have James and Tati made up? I don't think so. The excuse of, oh, he's young is just overplayed at this point. Like, the kid just doesn't care, truly thinks he's above it all. I think it's more he thinks he's above it all. I think he cares. Like, I think it does upset him that, like, people talk about him, but I think he thinks we're all just haters and wrong. I don't think he actually does any introspection on why he could potentially be causing these problems, if that makes sense. Hey, Hannah. Hi. James did not want to at least hear that guy out. No, he did not want to hear him out. James keeps saying that he's so mature for his age, but then he gets defensive. Completely agree. The way they were written seems like they were meant to be leaked. That's exactly how I felt. He was trying to get him to be like, true or false, this happened or this happened, this happened or this happened. And my whole thing is, like, I'll just tell you guys right now, I think mistakes were made on both sides, as far as I think it's probable that we live in a world where social media like overtakes our minds. And I think Gage, it's possible Gage was just trying to like get something from him. But I also think James buying him a Coachella ticket doesn't give Gage, like, Gage has to do whatever James wants because he bought him a ticket. Like, that mindset is so fucked up. Sorry, that mindset is so screwed up. And it's why I kind of like have issues with bigger issues going on right now with people. Like, guys think that if they buy you a drink that you're like guaranteed to sleep with them, and like it's reminiscent of that. You never owe anyone anything sexually or in any way just because they did like bought you something. Like, you don't, that's not owed by that. And James was trying to like infer that, I felt, and that was really gross to me. Like, I hated that. Let's see. Didn't Gage say he was bi-curious and they were going to test the waters? Exactly. I feel like it was like he was legitimately just trying to test what happened. Hi, Hannah. Have you noticed that John Cookian completely disappeared? I just checked his channel out of curiosity, and he hasn't posted in more than 2 months. I have noticed that. I think that's all the people that say people talking about it doesn't make a difference. I definitely think that made a difference. Reminiscent of quid pro quo sexual harassment. Exactly. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, mostly because I don't want to get sued, but I'm not going to be like, oh, James Charles sexually harassed him. But it's like, he expected more just because he bought him things. Like, you can't just buy people's affection of you. People have to genuinely like you to want to do things with you. If he was playing it up in front of like famous people like James claims he was, like, that's kind of messed up. But at the same time, he owes him nothing. Like, this Gage kid owes James nothing. Are you going to upload this to your channel afterwards? Yes, I always do. I always upload my live streams, so. Hi, Hannah, love you. Hi, Finding Life. Late to the party, but hi. James tried to control the narrative. Completely agree. He definitely did. And actually, the whole thing with Gage was, like, I actually got his perspective. Like, James was trying to be like, well, don't make a video. Just let it blow over. And this Gage kid, who is a normal person, was like, well, I have a real life and real people who think that I'm a con artist. And he was like, and I just want to set the record straight about that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to do that. Like, just because James Charles wants to try to, like, let PR and do the PR thing and blow it over, like, he brought a real person who has real things to lose into this. And I think Gage had every right to make a video and, like, defend himself against that. He has 16 million followers. It's not like he has, like, 100,000 followers. He has 16 million followers, like, who are crazy because they're kids, who are harassing this Gage kid. Like, I would have made a video too. The way he spoke to Gage was just rude. I felt for Gage. I was pretty disappointed in James. Made me upset because I was starting to like him again. Yeah. Before the whole, like, ordeal with, like, the tickets and everything, I was actually sort of, like, getting back on James's side again, too. But ever since that happened, I feel like it's just been a mess. I couldn't watch Gage's video with the chip crunching. Yeah, that I did not like. The idea of turning straight people is very damaging. And that was the other thing, too, that I was frustrated with, is, like, I don't know how James Charles has made it, like, cute and quirky to, like, try and turn straight guys for him. That's not, like, a cute and quirky thing. That's, like, actually a really not good thing to do. And it perpetuates a lot of stereotypes about gay men that gay men have been trying to, like, fight against. And I think it's just kind of gross that he plays it off as this cute little funny quirky thing that he does, when in reality it's like, no, that's not okay. You can't just harass people until they want to date you again. Honestly, I feel like James felt, I feel like James felt as if he were being used, and I really feel for him in that sense. And I do too. If he really felt that way, and I'm sure in his head he did feel like used, I definitely could see how in his mind he was being used, but I can also see it from Gage's perspective of him saying he just wants to test the waters, and James, like, not taking that seriously and reading it differently. Do you think James's channel will suffer because of these scandals? No, I don't. I don't think it will at all. I don't think there's going to be any difference with James. I think James is already to a place where he's just going to be successful, if that makes sense. Oh gosh, I'm late, but I'm here. Hi, Carolina Queen. I'm not a James fan by any means, but another thing, why would Gage talk to him for months if it was completely platonic? I think Gage was pretty honest about the fact that it wasn't completely platonic. Like, I think he was honest. I've seen a lot of people being like, well, if he's straight, then he's not bisexual or whatever. And it's like, well, you can be questioning. Like, that's a thing. You can be questioning your sexuality, being unsure of your sexuality. And I think that's an okay thing to be. He could have maybe been interested in James over text, and then when he met him in person, because I'm pretty sure Coachella was the first time they met in person, meeting him in person, he maybe wasn't feeling it. Like, I did Tinder before I met Charles, and, like, I would talk to guys, and I think I liked them, and then I met them, and I didn't, and that just happens sometimes. Tara said, someone in a position of power expecting sex love in return for gifts, Coachella tickets is gross. I completely agree. Hey, girl, I'm on the treadmill watching this. Good for you, girl. Get those gains. Let's see. Unpopular opinion. I understand what it's like to unintentionally lead someone on because of yourself or confusing figuring out your sexuality. Wait, so did he admit he was on the No, he wasn't. The whole Ferris wheel thing was not a thing with James Charles. The place where James will suffer in his personal life, because this type of behavior doesn't make for good friendships or relationships. I agree. I don't think it's a coincidence that it seems like he's lost, like, a few friends recently, like with Tati, and seems like Jeffrey's turned on him, and it seems like he's not really friends with the Dolan twins. Seems like he's, like, losing friends a little bit. Not that I, like, I don't know what's going on with the Dolan twins, but I've just heard that. Is James looking for drama? It seems like that he literally has 10 drama incidents a week. Gage kind of alluded to that, so that would be interesting if he was doing all of this on purpose. Do you ever wonder why there is so much drama with large influencers? All the small to medium influencers I watch have literally no drama. I think it's just because more people care, to be perfectly honest, and more people are watching them with a more critical eye because there's more people to watch. I also think there comes a sense of arrogance to be a big YouTuber, like a 1 million subscribed YouTuber. I think there comes a sense of arrogance with that, and I think that leads to a lot of these types of problems. Like, you see like, YouTubers with millions of subscribers, like, commenting really mean things to their fans or saying horrible things to their fans. And to me, it's kind of just like, well, that comes from a place of arrogance. Like, that's what that kind of means to me. I think Gage's deal breaker to go see James was the money, but James should have known that's why Gage was willing to finally meet him. I don't know about that. I don't know. I feel for James. He has lost his way. His pursuit of money at any cost is scary. I totally agree with that. I definitely think he has lost his way. A lot of gay men I know have a fantasy of turning a hetero man gay. Maybe it's just the ones I know. I don't know about that. So that's not been my experience with the community, but I think everyone has their own experiences. I've been in James's position with a questioning male. It's not fun to feel like you're being used, but I'm a normal person, not a person with 16 million subscribers, and we sorted it out private. Exactly. Like, none of this situation needed to be made public, and the fact that James is trying to flip the switch now and saying that Gage only did this to, like, get clout, when James, I hate the word clout, when James was the one who initially subtweeted him in the first place and sent his 16 million subscribers after him, like, James started this snowball. I don't think Gage would have ever had to make a video about this, and I think everyone would have called him out for making a video about it had James not called him out in the first place. Like, does that make sense? Am I making sense? I don't know. I've watched a few of his interactions with the Dolan twins, and he seems uncomfortably push his sexualities onto them. Just seemed uncomfortable. I agree with that, but I have heard that that's like a thing that everyone consents to, and it's like a joke. So if everyone's consenting to like flirting, I don't see a problem with it. It's like uncomfortable to watch for some, but like if everyone's consenting to it, I think that's the biggest thing about this entire conversation is the topic of consent. I think that when they hear yes all the time, they don't get used to no. I completely agree. That's why we're seeing a lot of people. That's why not to compare this situation to what's happening in Hollywood, because I think it's very different in level of severity. But that's why we see a lot of people in Hollywood getting called out recently for, you know, sexual assault, sexual harassment, all of that stuff. Let's see. Hey, Ellen, I hope you feel better. So she's feeling down. Have you seen the texts? I have seen the texts. Found it very uncomfortable to read those texts, too. I don't know about anyone else, but... Okay, so I'm at work, but I'm here. Hello. Hi, Erin. We love dedication. Amen. Consent is given freely and not after being hounded over and over. Completely agree. James Charles is a genius. I'm 100% for him versus Tati. I'm 100% against him versus Gage. Talk about self-promotion. That's super true, actually. Let's see. Clicked out of what I was watching to join. Thank you. Tara Brooks said, off topic, are you going to watch the new Ted Bundy movie on Netflix? I already watched it. I watched it today, actually. I watched it right before this live stream. And I liked it. I was a little weird at some points because I know a lot about that case and it wasn't factually accurate in some places, but some places it was interesting. Consent is like tea. That is my favorite video. I've played that video in so many presentations about consent. I'll link it down below for those of you that don't know the consent is like tea video. Oh my God, it's so good. That's the best way to describe something like that. What do you think about Gabriel Zamora involving himself in his drama and what he said? I understood Gabriel's, like, point. I get the point of, like, there are bigger things to worry about in the world. Because, like, they're not wrong. Like, yes, there are bigger things to worry about in the world than, like, a vitamin company. But, like, people's personal feelings, and I don't agree with what Tati did. Like, I don't think she should have called James out publicly. I thought it was really immature, and I didn't appreciate it. And I thought his response was responding publicly was very immature, and I thought it was ridiculous. I think a lot of things these influencers do is immature and ridiculous. But I do kind of feel like with Gabriel, like, I don't like that argument that, like, your personal feelings are invalid because other people have it worse going on around the world. Because you're allowed to also have your own feelings. Like, we're allowed to have our own petty feelings and also be concerned about the things that are going on in the world. And I feel like saying something like that implies that, like, you don't care about what's going on in the world. And I don't think that's true. I think you can care about both. I get those comments on my channel a lot that are like, people are dying. And I'm like, yeah, and I care about that too. But, like, you're capable of caring about more than one thing in your brain. People speculate it was Jeffrey who leaked them. All the drama channels seem to be on his payroll. The viewer's voice said it wasn't James who leaked them. Seems Jeffrey chose Tati over James. I would be very surprised if Jeffrey leaked them. Guess not that surprised. I love your channel. Thank you so much. OMG, are you a true crime fan? Yeah. I love true crime. It's like one of my favorite things to watch. I love, what's her name? Eleanor Neal on YouTube. She's absolutely amazing. I made a true crime video once, and then I realized I'm better at watching, so I never made another one. Speaking of Tati, I truly feel like she's been purposely shading in her videos to be talked about. She could have edited her videos, but chose to keep it in there. I haven't been watching her videos lately, so I'm not sure about that, but I would believe that she has been. After the whole ticket thing with James, I'm just over him. I totally agree. If you notice, Gage didn't say or post anything about James Charles on his IG or any forms of social media until James, this is what I'm saying. I completely agree with this. Until James Charles started this. That's kind of what I'm saying about that whole, sorry to flip-flop back and forth from topics, but that's kind of what I'm saying about this, is like, if Gage really wanted to do it for like the clout of it, I think he would have posted pictures of him and James at Coachella and would have been posting all about his experience hanging out with James Charles. I truly, maybe I'm naive and maybe I just believe people too easily, but I truly believe that like Gage actually was questioning his sexuality and wanted to give it a try because he did have kind of feelings towards him, but I feel like he changed his mind when he got out there. Like, that is truly what I believe happened. Hey, I found your channel a while ago, and I always recommend you for any drama discussion because your opinions are on point. Thank you. The viewer's voice just stated that the person that leaked them was a big influencer and did not want to give their name and whatever. Yeah, I understand why they're not telling their names, and I also understand why they posted it, because, like, I think that's really interesting. Also, James Charles knew this kid wasn't gay and still chose to get him a ticket and first-class fight back, period. Okay, what the fuck? I saw someone comment earlier during the stream about Tana getting a show on MTV, and I looked it up and it's true. Yeah, Tana Mongeau has a reality show. Oh my god, I forgot about that whole thing. Yeah, Tana Mongeau literally has a reality TV show on MTV now. So, I hope she promotes all of her drug use to her young followers there too. That's fantastic. I'm glad we're giving her a platform. Fantastic. He was just bi-curious. Yes, sorry. He was just bi-curious. Does anyone know what the original drama was with Nikki and Jeffrey? No. Will not be watching. Same. Maybe he was questioning his sexuality, but maybe he was also subconsciously more inclined to want to try it out to go to Coachella. I would totally believe that as well. Hey, Hannah. Hi. She literally can't get any faker than a reality TV show. Bailey Sarian's True Crime Get Ready. I've been hearing so much about Bailey Sarian. Or Sarian, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've been hearing so much about her. I have to check her channel out. Off topic, any thoughts on Jen Love's reviews and Nisa Pisa Twitter regarding the Kat Von V? No, I don't have any comment on that one. I'm gonna leave that where it was. Hi. Hi. I'm so Chromecasting this, I have feelings what it's about. Maybe her show will be as successful as her convention. You guys are so funny. iNabber is now supporting James. His new video is now not supporting James. His new video dragged him. iNabber, okay. I like iNabber. Like, I watch his videos and I find him interesting. But I do think he takes things... How do I want to say this? Because I like him. I just feel like sometimes he says things that, like, he doesn't actually believe. He just says them to, like, be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. HannahCon. Yeah, 100%. I'm starting my own convention, guys. It's free. You can come to my apartment and we can all hang out. In years to come, when someone is like, remember James Charles, people are going to remember all the negatives, such as him lying about his pick, the $500 ticket. Yeah, you're right. It's sad. Because he's done a lot of things that are, like, good and accomplished a lot of things, too. Also, I've been in a situation where I don't have as many friends as I used to, and it gets lonely, and I genuinely like you a lot, so watching your videos make me feel, oh, thank you so much, Gabby. Nabber is kind of going downhill. I agree. This is what I'm saying, his last few videos didn't seem to have any point. He just, like, put catchy words in the title to, like, get people to click, and then they had no point. Like, the one about Shane Dawson, he made one about, like, Shane Dawson's broke. And I didn't understand the point of the video, and I was kind of disappointed because I used to think he was really a great commentary channel, and I just haven't been liking him lately. I stopped watching iNabber when I watched him let Gabby talk her way out of the Kenza Cosmetics drama. Maybe that was something I didn't like that either, so. iNabber gives me weird vibes since standing up for the Rewired Soul. That, too. That and the Gabby Hanna thing was just like... Sounds like a chill AF convention that I'd go to. Just me in my apartment. I promise my apartment doesn't have the capacity. All right. I will say, despite Tana's behavior, she seems self-aware at least that she's a mess. I don't think she's mature enough yet to understand her actions have a serious... That's more what I'm saying. I agree with you. Tana definitely is aware that she's a mess. She's aware of all these things. She's honest about those things. But I completely agree that, like, she just disregards the fact that she also has a large amount of children following her that, like, her actions have impact on them. Like, they absolutely do. I completely agree with that statement. You should listen to My Favorite Murder, a great true crime podcast. I definitely will. I don't think Gage was faking being bi-curious for a Coachella ticket because they were talking for months beforehand. I completely agree with that. I could agree with the fact that maybe he saw it as an opportunity to also get a Coachella ticket. Like, I could see that happening too. But to me, I'm more inclined to believe that, like, you know. I was kind of shocked Tati got involved in the drama. Compared to others, she seems to be the one that has kept herself relatively out of it. I was shocked about that too. I was disappointed. I like Tati, so it's kind of sad that she... Oh, Petty Page just uploaded. You guys can all go watch that. I totally understand. Do you watch Kendall Rae? I used to, but I got really turned off by Kendall Rae when she cried about having to get a real job because people weren't donating to her Patreon. I know that was a while ago. Still turned off by it. What's your opinion on Tana paying a makeup artist with exposure? Oh my god, I'm so mad about that. Tana paying her makeup artist with exposure was like, I just feel like that is so tone deaf. Like, all you need to do is have, like, a Twitter account to know that, like, you need to pay people things. You know what I mean? Like, that's such an old school mindset of, like, paying an exposure, and I feel like she knows better, and I also feel like she just didn't care. Yeah, that was a whole mess and a half. What are your thoughts on Danielle Cohn's whole mess? I have a whole video about Danielle Cohn. Yeah. You can go watch that. I have a whole video about that mess. It's fine. I totally get it if you abandon me. I really do. Like, Petty Page bin. But let's not forget, Gage did say no multiple times to the tickets before saying yes. I've seen different versions. I've seen him, he said no a bunch of times, and I've seen people saying that he was the one that invited himself. I've seen both. Thoughts on Shane Dawson becoming a beauty guru? Man, you guys are really asking the good questions tonight. Thoughts on him becoming a beauty guru? Yeah. I think that Shane has always been the type of creator that evolves and adapts to what's popular on YouTube. And so I think by him getting into makeup, he's just evolving and adapting to what's popular on YouTube, which is beauty content. Like, the beauty content is really dominating. Kenya Davenport, you're making my boring job. Aw, thank you, Kenya. Thank you so, so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Oh, I always get really, like, worried about that. But, yeah, but I think Shane is just doing what's popular because he knows he can make money from it, and he knows it's something people are interested in. I do have to question how effective a 2-season, is what they're calling it, documentary on Jeffree Star is going to be like, considering we already have, like, I think it was 4 episodes, 3 episodes, 5 episodes, who knows, on Jeffree Star. I know it's going to be a more behind-the-scenes look on how the makeup is made, which I guess will be interesting, but I definitely am kind of like, I don't think Shane actually cares about makeup. I think cares about being relevant and making money, which isn't a bad thing. It just makes him not as genuine to me. I wouldn't trust him as, like, a beauty guru. I don't trust his opinions on makeup, like, ever. Couldn't agree more about Kendall Rae. Yeah, it just really turned me off to her. This is also off topic, but when my brother passed, it triggered my PTSD flashbacks, and I have POTS and isolate, and I watch you a lot. Oh, thank you so much, Finding Life. That is so sweet. I'm so sorry for your loss on that. Do you think that James leaked his own text because he thought it made him look better and not like a predator? And he also denies the Ferris wheel thing randomly, which I don't think the Ferris wheel thing was him. I'm like 100% sure that wasn't James Charles. Not 100, I guess 99% sure that wasn't him. But I do think James leaked the text because I think he thought it would make him look better. Yeah, I absolutely do. I liked Paige's video on Kendall opened my eyes. That's what opened my eyes to it. I'd never even heard of Kendall Rae until Paige made her video. And I thought it was so interesting. I want to learn about the behind the scenes of makeup creation. So these beauty gurus can't BS themselves out of price points. Honestly, so true. think he leaked his own text. Hi, I'm here. I made it. Hi, Slack girl. Let's see. Shane is the one giving Morgan and Ryan all these video ideas. He knows what he's doing even when he doesn't look like it. I completely agree. That's why Shane has been able to stay relevant for so long on YouTube. His content of his channel has changed. If you look at the history of his entire channel, it's changed like a million times. I absolutely think that Shane is a YouTube genius, and I think I can give him credit for that, but I don't think he's like a makeup mogul. You know what I mean? When is your mukbang with Charles going up? Tomorrow. We filmed it today. Let's see. Unpopular opinion. I don't think Shane is good at actually interviewing people, structuring his series properly. I hope this time he sources support from proper producers to ensure it makes sense. I think his videos are pieced together properly, but I agree with you that I don't think he's the best interviewer. Like, I think he doesn't, which I guess could make him a good interviewer too, because he doesn't ask like the hard questions that make people angry and uncomfortable, which keeps them in the room and keeps them talking, but doesn't necessarily get us the crazy information that people might want. So I think that's something. Off topic, but do you still watch the conversation series Brandon Calvillo does after the whole girlfriend drama? No, I don't. But I'm like as Nisa would say, I'm a social justice harpy, so that's probably why. But no, I don't really support him anymore. Wait, what happened with Kendall? I'm sorry, I'm late. So this happened a long time ago. This happened like probably 2 or 3 years ago. That Kendall Ray basically made a video saying that she like just had bought a house, but it was right during the adpocalypse. So she said that like if people didn't support her Patreon, she was gonna have to like sell her home, and it was this whole big ordeal. Yeah, it was like this whole big thing. It just kind of looked really bad. Thoughts on Abby Bankson? She was videotaped by a friend saying the N-word and degrading Hispanic people, and of course she used a mental emotional health excuse for being racist. That sounds absolutely terrible. So I can say that from that brief summary. Said my thoughts are she sounds terrible. Sounds like a terrible person. Let's see. Considering Jeffrey's past at dropping friends and pettiness, I'm shocked he let Nikki and Gabriel Zamora back into his life. I don't know how much Nikki is back into his life. I don't know if they're more doing it as like a professional courtesy to each other. I'm not surprised he let Gabriel back in though, because Gabriel kind of like went up to bat for him. The whole beauty community friendship thing is so annoying to talk about. It's so annoying to think about, because they're like best friends, but not best friends, but then they're best friends again, but then my enemy is now your best friend, and like it's just ridiculous. I'm not a huge fan of how Shane slaps labels on the media he creates. Like, I'm sorry, but those aren't documentaries. I would agree with you. Tara said, what would it take for you to uncancel someone or a brand that you've canceled? Is there a path towards redemption? 100% there is. I think that a brand just needs to be taking positive steps to show that they're making a difference and changing. And that's really all that I can ask for from people. And that's a big thing too, not to get too controversial. I know this video is going to get a bunch of dislikes if I talk about Jeffree Star, but the reason I don't forgive Jeffree Star or like am over the Jeffree Star stuff is because I don't feel like I've seen a legitimate change. I don't know about the racism stuff, but he's a bully. Like, you can't even if you're a fan, like, he's mean to his own fans. He claps back, which is why some people like him. They like that he's savage. They like that he, you know, does what he does. But for me, it's kind of like, I don't like that. I like people who are nice and kind to the people that support them. So that's kind of my thing. Like, that's why I don't think the Jeffree thing has been redeemed. But I think there's definitely a way for people and brands to redeem themselves. They just have to show legitimate change. Does anyone else think the only reason Shane makes less videos is to be in Ryland's and Morgan's videos to get the more viewers and subs? I don't know about that. That would be interesting, though. Let's see. Is this video going to be posted on your channel? Yes. Okay, on a lighter note, thoughts on Jenna and Julian's new dog, Bunny. Oh my god, I love their whole, I'm so happy that Jenna and Julian are like documenting their journey. Thank you so much, Sarah Michaels. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. was it? Oh, the dog, Bunny. Oh my God, she's literally the cutest little animal. And I'm so happy that they're documenting their journey and like showing why it's so important to rescue and the realities of having a rescue. And it just warms my heart. Like, I love this for them. I love that she's being honest about everything. Like, I can't wait to see the growth with the dog. Like, the dog is so cute. Like, Bunny is the cutest little thing on the planet. I love that all of they're like creating a safe space for the dog. It's a really beautiful thing. Like, I'm really, really happy to see such big YouTubers supporting something so important on their platform. And I also just love Jenna and Julian. Like, they're fantastic. Let's see. Unpopular opinion, but I don't understand what's so bad about James doing a Sugar Bear advert. I don't see how it's any different than one YouTuber doing an ad for a brand when their friend has one too. So I see that perspective. I guess to me, I see it as different than like another YouTuber reviewing another YouTuber's eyeshadow palette, because there are so many eyeshadow palettes. There's not a lot of like competition. Oh, Chelsea, thank you so much. Thank you, Chelsea Lyles. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. I really appreciate that. Yeah, but just because there's so much competition, like for those things, whereas a vitamin company, I can get the perspective that it's like a vitamin company, and a vitamin company, it's a smaller market with more direct competitors. However, I don't think it makes him like a bad person to do that. I think it kind of is just kind of a rude thing to do to your friend. Like, I understand why you did it, you know what I mean? But I just think it's like, if I had a friend like that, I probably wouldn't have done that, but I don't think it makes him like a terrible person or anything. Jenna is the best YouTuber. She is just so positive. I completely agree. I love Jenna. I don't do drama videos, but do you think the drama community is petty and competitive as the makeup gurus? So I've talked to a lot of the drama people, like personally, I've like had conversations with a lot of them, and no, I don't think they are. No, I don't think they're as petty or competitive. I think a lot of them are friends and kind of help each other out with like receipts and stuff like that, which is not something you see always in the makeup community. I think they're more willing to like help each other. And I also think, you know, I don't see drama channels as any different than something like TMZ or, you know, other like media outlets that report on celebrities. They're just a specific group of people talking about another more specific group of people. No, I don't think drama channels are a problem. I work in the makeup production industry and it's not glamorous. Lots of marking up very cheap things. Jeffree Star and Shane will twist the narrative for sure. That is so interesting because that's always how I feel like obviously makeup works. Like, I know they do crazy markups, but that's interesting to hear from someone who actually works there. So yeah. I started to follow you because Peter Mont talked about you. Oh, I didn't know that. Dodeard is on the board, but I'm iffy with her being there. Yeah, I'm iffy about Lime Crime as well because she's still on the board. They're still a no for me. Thoughts on Taylor Swift and Beyonce? You don't want my thoughts, okay? You don't want my thoughts because I really love Taylor Swift. And I know that I'm biased, but I just think everyone picks on her and it makes me sad. I felt like that whole marching band thing was just kind of like, that was just kind of a lot. Like, that just felt like an unnecessary reason to absolutely hate her. Will your upload schedule change when your summer starts? So, here's kind of what I'm thinking for summer. I'm kind of thinking about still keeping the uploads that I have now, because, I mean, it works. I've been doing Monday through Friday, and it's been going really well. But I've also thought about adding a special video on Saturdays that are a different kind of video, whether it be like a vlog or a podcast style video or whatever. So we might be looking at 6 uploads a week. However, I'm going to like wait and see how the summer progresses because I actually have a lot of, okay, I have like secrets. I have like something I can't tell you guys. I have this big secret that I can't tell you for another couple months. And I'm going to be working on that all summer. So I got to make sure that like that all gets taken care of too. So I'm going to try to maybe aim for 6 uploads, 5 to 6, but it's going to be a little bit more, you know, going to be a little bit more easy to keep up with. Let's see. I don't even listen to Taylor Swift, and I think she is treated unfairly. Thank you. I know. Let's see. I would love to see some vlogs. All right, that's good to know. I think I might start doing something like that. Are you going to keep your hair the same for the summer or go lighter? I think you'd look so good lighter. I used to have lighter hair. I used to have like an ombre until like blonde, and I think my hairdresser would kill me because when I was like, oh, I'm going to go dark again, she was like, you're not going to go blonde in like 3 months, right? And I was like, no. No, I kind of want to, but I think I'm content with the brown. I kind of let it go crazy in the summer. Like, I don't really cut it. I let it go free. I let it do what it wants. You know, I just kind of let it go in the summer. Hey, love your content so much and think you're amazing. What have I missed so far? Oh, I don't even know how to recap what we've talked about. Let's see. This is very early, but do you plan on doing Glomus this year? I was thinking about that literally yesterday. Oh wait, Georgia commented. Hi, Georgia. Ooh, okay. Allegedly, my opinion, this is about Lime Crime. My opinion, my conspiracy, I have heard through the grapevine that Lime Crime's new CEO cares a lot about improving the reputation of Lime Crime and doesn't care how it's done. I don't know what that means. Elaborate, Georgia. Spill the tea. Glomus. Yeah, Glomus, I think I'm gonna do Glomus again. Yeah, pretty sure. Committing to Glomus. Yeah. I'm like a little nervous because it was very stressful last year, but I also had a lot of fun doing it. And I think it's a really cool way to like stretch my my capabilities as a creator. I think it's fun. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do Glomus again, and I think that'll be fun. Let's see. The look you did the other day with the Midas palette was everything. My favorite look probably I've ever seen you do. Thank you so much. Tara said, is it just me or does it feel like there's a little bit of a lull with makeup releases right now? I feel like I can breathe and enjoy what I already have. I completely agree. I think because people are gearing up for summer announces, but they haven't, and we're like in between the spring and summer launches. It's been really nice. People need to leave Taylor alone. Leave Taylor alone. Oh. What do you think about the Dote scandal? What Dote scandal? Their Coachella version. They invited like 8 white YouTubers and 4 minority YouTubers, and they were not treated well. I did not hear anything about that. I'll definitely look into it. Tell Charles to come and talk about anime. Charles isn't here right now. He's coming back soon, but he went to dinner with some friends tonight. Did you ever try the Halo Beauty vitamins by chance? No, but I actually thought about it. My mom recommended it to me. I think my mom tried them and liked them. My mom... Thoughts on starting a new YouTube channel? Oh, for like you to start a new YouTube channel, I would just like get a camera and start going for it. You know what I mean? Use your phone. Start pre-filming in September for Glomus. Love the Glomus music. I'm gonna change up the intro. Don't kill me. I'm probably gonna change up the Glomus intro. We have to have it different every year. I feel like if I do the same intro, people will get bored. Where is your favorite city in the USA? I'm from the UK. I'm working at a summer camp this year. I love Boston. I love Boston. I really do. Yeah, I love Boston. If you have the chance to go to Boston, go to Boston. Charles says our anime king. I'll tell him you said that. He'll get an even bigger head. Did you get anything during the Sephora 20% off sale? So I got the Jouer Bronzer Duo. I got a Fenty lipstick that you guys recommended to me. And I also treated myself a little. And I did pick up one of those Pat McGrath. You know how she has her lipsticks in like a pack? Like a 3-pack that's like a mini. I picked one of those up at the 15% off. I like last minute grabbed it because I was really wanted it. So I wanted that during my birthday and I didn't end up getting it. So I was like, you know what? It's the end of the semester. Like I'm going to treat myself a little. Let's see. I'm only saying this because Brendan Urie is bae, but thoughts on Taylor Swift and Brendan Urie's new song, Me? I totally get what people are saying about Me being more of a, like, kids song, and it being a little bit more, like, childish or whatever, but, like, I liked it. It makes me happy to listen to. I have fun when I sing it in my car. Like, it's a cute song. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Is it her, like, best song she's ever made? No, but it's exciting for a new era that seems to be a lot more positive and less about her trying to be edgy. So I'm excited. Not that I didn't like the edgy phase, but I really liked, I'm gonna like more like Fairy Tale Happy Taylor. I think it'll be fun. Favorite TV show? I desperately need recommendations. Ooh, you guys, favorite TV shows. I love, what have I watched recently that was like really good? I'd have to go look at my Netflix. I've been watching so many different shows. I really watch YouTube a lot too. And I've also been watching like all of the Marvel movies again after I watched Endgame. Which Fenty lipstick? I got Uncuffed. One of you guys specifically might recommended it, and a couple people like echoed that. So, thoughts on the Sweet Talk palette from ColourPop? I don't have any thoughts yet, but I might get it. Why is Hannah's mom trendier than me? She's just a trend-setting queen. You're the Beyonce of YouTube. I am, girl, don't shame Beyonce like that, okay? What age did you start wearing makeup? Technically I started wearing makeup when I was like 4 or 5 because I did theater, but like really wearing makeup, I was like 20. What is Taylor Swift's best song? That is a hard question. Everything Has Changed is a really good one. I also love, I think it's called Starlight. It's off the Red album. I love the Red album. Man, there's a lot. I love all of her songs, basically, but Back to December, that's a good one. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I actually started watching that recently, and because Nisa told me to, and I really like it. I kind of compare you to Stephanie Nicole, just kind of tell it like it is. I appreciate that. That's always a weird thing for me. All Too Well. That is so good, too. I also love Long Live. That's like an oldie, but I love Long Live. Enchanted, that's another good one. Man, you guys are crushing it. Lucifer is a great TV show, Georgia says. Do you like BTS? I've never listened to their music. I've seen them all over the internet lately, but I've never seen their music. Would you ever have your mom on your channel? Probably not. Only because I don't think she has any interest in being on the channel, and I also think she would just feel, like, uncomfortable. Like, I think my mom would just feel, like, stressed out. Like, I think she would, you know what I mean? I just feel like she would feel uncomfortable being on the channel, and I feel like she wouldn't be herself. She would just, like, kind of panic. But I love my mom so much. Maybe she'll be in, like, a vlog or something, because I feel like she'd do well there. But I think putting her in front of all the lights and stuff, she would just get, like, intimidated. But, yeah. Are you and your mom super close? Yes. Do you like dancing? I love dancing. I dance all the time. State of Grace. That's such a good one. Would you ever do full face of my mom's makeup? She also doesn't. She likes makeup, but, like, she doesn't like the way I do her makeup. Like, she told me I made her look bad when I did her makeup one time, and it made me feel bad. Let's see. I love when you do tutorials. I know you are inclined towards drama normally, but I always appreciate tutorials on every eye shape as it is similar to mine. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love doing my tutorial Tuesdays. They're like some of my favorite videos to film. I know people know me more for the drama, and I totally get why, because I know those are my more popular videos. But I love making videos about makeup too. I actually prefer making videos about makeup. It's a little bit less intense. Favorite Ariana Grande song? I really like Ariana, especially like the Thank You Next album. I really, really liked it. On that album, I really like Seven Rings, but that's such a basic answer. But I really like it because I like playing it when I leave and go to the mall, because it like hypes me up to buy things. When is the small YouTube creator collab gonna happen? Yeah, I can't spoil that one, but me and my friends have something planned for soon-ish. We're all, the 5 of us, me, Nisa, Abby, Georgia, Lacey, are planning something and it's gonna come. We're gonna shake the small creator community. But I knew you'd say 7 Rings. I just get so hyped by 7 Rings. I don't know what it is. Like, it just, I literally feel like such a badass when I play that song. I've been loving your declutters. Hearing like rapid free mini. Oh, I'm glad you like those. Gotten a few holy grails based on your faves. Thank you. NASA is such a good song from that album. Would your sister come on with you? So I have 2 sisters. One is actually moving far away. She's moving all the way across the country. So I don't know the next time we're going to be able to do something with her. My other sister, I don't know if she'd be interested in coming on. I don't know. My family, my mom is very supportive of my YouTube channel, but my family as a whole, it's not something that we like talk about a lot. Will you be on the Half Cousins again? I don't know, Georgia. Am I invited on? Am I coming on again? No, I'm just kidding. Probably at some point. Would you ever collab again with Nisa or Georgia, LS, etc.? Yeah, I'm definitely going to collab with people again. I love collabing. Kind of took a little bit of a break, but... Are you the middle child? I'm the youngest. You're talking about sharing your... Okay, so here's the thing. This person said you were talking about sharing your playlist with us, right? Because I'd love that. So I made one. I called it It's Gonna Be May, because I'm super original. And I made one on my Spotify, but I don't know how to share my Spotify, so it's not connected to my Facebook. Oh, thank you so much, Sophia. Have you ever seen Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix? And what are your thoughts on the Inky skincare line? Also, I love your videos. Thank you so much. I have seen Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I've seen the first one. I've seen part of the second one. Charles stopped watching it, and I have to confirm if it's okay if I watch it without him before I continue, because I'm super into it. I don't know of that skincare line, and thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I completely forgot what I was talking about before that, but... Oh, the playlist thing. So I don't know how to share it without my, like, Facebook being linked to it. And I don't really want my Facebook to be out there, because I don't have that as public for you guys. It's like just my family basically is on there. So yeah, I'm gonna try to figure that out. But I did make the playlist, and I'm gonna keep adding to it, so. Are you for or against Instagram disabling like follower counts? I'm indifferent. Do I think it could be positive for people to stop being so stressed about likes and followers? Sure. Do I think you can't just change that now after you've built the entire website off of that? Yeah, like I think it's a little too late for that, especially since people have that as like their job. Like that's pretty rude to just take their income away, because you're like, I don't know. Last episode of Game of Thrones opinion. I am not going to be the one that spoils Game of Thrones for anyone who hasn't watched it yet. However, Charles and I are going to do a whole podcast mukbang situation after Game of Thrones, the entire season is aired, and we're going to give our opinions, because we both have a lot of thoughts, and we've been fighting about it all week. Because we have very differing opinions on what happened. Let's see. You could create a new account that's just for sharing playlists. I kind of thought about doing that, but I think you have to have a premium account in order to create a playlist. And so I didn't know if I needed the premium account to create the playlist, and I don't want to pay for 2 premium accounts. Does that make sense? So that's what I was trying to figure out. I've only recently subscribed to you, but first of all, you're an awesome person, and second, I appreciate how you keep minimal bias from drama videos. And oh, thank you so much. Appreciate the multiple perspectives you give. We're getting to that hour point where I'm forgetting how to talk. Maybe create a Smoky Glow Facebook account. Oh, that's a good idea. And then like connect it to that one. That's a really good idea. And then you guys could like, I'm never going to post on a Facebook. I never post on my personal one. I'd never post on a Smoky Glow Facebook, but you don't need premium to create a playlist. Okay, that's really good to know. So maybe I'll create like a separate account and then not make it premium, and then I'll be able to share stuff with you guys through there. OMG, please check out the podcast Crime Junkie. All right, you got it. Sure. Charles is so adorable, you bagged a good one. Thank you. I know. I'm very lucky with him. I got lucky. Give an unpopular opinion about anything. Anything? I don't even know. I don't really have that many. Oh, the Kardashians. I like the Kardashians. They unsubscribe. I get it. Bye. Thank you for hanging out with me for a minute. I lost all my credibility, but I do like the Kardashians. I like watching their show. Whoa, I never thought I would catch a live. Hi, you caught it. I don't care about Facebook, really. I don't care about Facebook either. You mentioned that you don't like YouTube as a platform from creator's point in one of your videos, but never elaborated why. So I don't really remember why I said that, because I do make a lot of videos, but I believe I said that. From the creator's point, I guess the biggest reason I can think right off the top of my head that I would have said that, again, I don't know the context, but the biggest reason I can think why I don't like YouTube as a platform for creators is because they don't communicate with creators. They don't typically seem to care too much about creators. Everything is very inconsistent and secretive, when in reality they should be just giving people the key to success instead of making us guess an algorithm and guess how much we're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, that type of stuff annoys me. The lack of transparency between YouTube and the creators is frustrating. It was like if your boss was like, do this job, and then didn't tell you how to do it. They were just like, yes, figure it out yourself how you're supposed to do it. Like, they don't give anyone actual things. So keeping up with the Kardashians is my guilty pleasure. Mine too. Do you think Facebook will end up like MySpace? Kind of think it already has. I'm not even gonna lie. I got in trouble in high school for watching the Kardashians. That's so funny. Do you watch Rich Lux and Luscious Mascara? I don't know if that said that right. I don't know what that second person is, but I do watch Rich Lux from time to time. The YouTube CEO was childhood friends with the Google founders. Shocking. That's actually nutty. Like, that many billionaires grew up together. Also, half the staff doesn't know how copyright infringement works. That's the other thing, too, is the copyright stuff is so annoying. The amount of times I want to use things in my videos, but I'm just so scared of getting copyright that I just, like, don't, is terrible. Why do you think that, despite the fact that social media can hold people accountable, that once you've reached a level of success, people will forgive you for anything? Power. I think with more power, you get more leeway in what you do, I think. Are you going to listen to Ashley Tisdale's new album? Yes. Only if she does a reprise of Fabulous from High School Musical 2, the most underrated High School Musical movie. I'm also totally biased towards Taylor Swift. The whole marching band controversy is ridiculous. I was kind of over B when she forcibly shut down a maternity ward. Her music is good, but she isn't a god. I don't know about that. I think Beyonce is pretty fantastic. Like, I do also love Beyonce, but I do think that I'm definitely biased when it comes to Taylor Swift. Do you watch Cody Co? Yeah, he's hysterical. Old or new Disney Channel? Old Disney Channel. Although Dog with a Blog, Charles's little sister watches Dog with a Blog, and I love it. It's the cutest little show. There's a dog with a blog. It's like the cutest thing. Sorry, this is not what you signed up for when you clicked on this live stream, but like the Dog with a Blog thing is so cute. I love Dog with a Blog. But other than that, old Disney Channel all the way. It's ridiculous that you can hum a song and get copyrighted. Exactly. Nobody should be taking your content unless you take theirs. Nobody should be claiming your content unless you actively take theirs. 100%. It makes me, I don't even use like copyrighted stuff, but it makes me so annoyed. Let's see. I try to stay out of drama. That's good. Sharpay is the best High School Musical character. She was the victim in that whole situation. Sharpay was a victim through High School Musical. Like, this girl who has I've seen this Twitter thread so many times and I think it's so true. They're like, this girl who has no theater experience comes in trashing the girl who does. I just think that's so funny. Lizzie McGuire. Oh my god, Lizzie McGuire was so good. I loved Lizzie McGuire. Andy Mack is a good series. I'll have to watch it. Yeah, Charles' little sister watches some of them, and I like really liked Dog. We were like babysitting her one day, not babysitting, I guess. We were just watching her and hanging out with her after a game, waiting for her mom to come pick her up, and she put on Dog with a Blog, and after she left, I like kept watching it because I really liked it. I didn't like High School Musical when I was a kid because to me it basically the popular kids getting everything they wanted and I just couldn't sympathize. As a fellow theater kid, I totally couldn't sympathize with that either. Make a tutorial on how to be a baddie bee. I would have to figure that out first and then I could make a tutorial on it. I don't know how to do that yet. So, did you see JoJo Siwa is charging, what is it? Is that 5,000? Does that say 5,000 or 500? Is that a typo? It's $5,000 for a meet and greet with JoJo Siwa? That has to be a joke. Do you have a secret TikTok or Shmool account? No. I've never seen High School Musical. Tara, I'm so disappointed in you. I was always a camp rocker. I did love Camp Rock as well. The Jonas Brothers and Demi, are you kidding? It's a dream team. Phil of the future! Phil. Can someone please explain what happened with Taylor Swift and Beyonce? I would just search it on Twitter. $5,000 for the JoJo Siwa thing. Wow. Also, Nickelodeon had some bop shows too. I cannot believe $5,000 for a meme. In my day, I know I'm not that old, but like in my day, being 24, oh, are you wearing contacts? Yeah, I am. Sorry if my eyes look really big. In my day, like, I remember we paid like 40, like, no, it was 20. We paid $20. We bought Demi Lovato's CD and we like got to meet her at one point when she like toured with the Jonas Brothers. Like, I cannot imagine my child being like, oh, I want to go meet JoJo Siwa. Like, I can't wait to go meet her. And me being like, of course I'll buy you tickets to see JoJo Siwa. I want to be like a cool parent. And then looking on the ticket and it's like $5,000. Man, I can't even imagine. But now people are going to be like, see, James isn't that bad. And it's like, no, that's still bad. $500 is still way too much money, too. I already can see people comparing this to the James Charles thing. And it's like, no, both are just bad. Both can be bad, too. No, I love your eye. What contacts are you wearing? Oh, I'm just wearing normal, like, being able to see contacts. I'm not wearing colored contacts. I don't wear those. I've gotten a lot of comments to wear colored contacts. Like emails from brands to wear colored contacts, and I don't do it because I don't know, they look cool, but I don't think I could rock them. This isn't why I clicked on the video, but I am not mad at it. I know, I'm so sorry. Thoughts on Janelle from Teen Mom's husband? The fact they still allow him to be on TV literally sums up everything wrong in this world. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't even want to talk about it, honestly, because it really makes me sick what happened with that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. It makes me sick to my stomach to think about. James Charles, 500 to meet me. JoJo Siwa, hold my milkshake. Your eyes look huge. I love them. Thank you. Maybe it's because I'm not exhausted, so I actually can hold them open today. I gotta go. Bye, Courtney. Teen Mom 2 needs to be canceled. So does Teen Mom. Girls are almost 30. I actually, like, thought Teen Mom ended. Are you keeping this video on your channel? Yes. I actually thought Teen Mom ended a while ago. I high-key hate colored contacts. I just have heard that you can't actually see in them. Like, it's hard to see, and I like to be able to see. And I also like my brown eyes. So I just don't see the need for colored contacts. I paid $125 for front row tickets and a meet and greet, and that hurted. I can't imagine $500 or more. Same. I Am Alex's video really shifted the way I saw James Charles thing. If you were interested in watching it, I will definitely watch that. Oh, Santa Clara Diet got canceled? I'm so sad. I love that show. Do you get a normal sleep schedule with college YouTube editing? No. So what happens right now is I'm taking night classes. So I don't go to class. The earliest I go is like 3:30. I have a 3:30 class some days, 2 days a week, and then my other classes start at 6:30. So what ends up happening is I wake up at like noon. Hear me out. It's not as bad as it sounds. I wake up at noon and then I like do homework and then I go to class and then I come home from class and then I eat dinner and then I film, edit, and upload the video for the next day. And then I usually go to bed. I go to bed at like 2 and I fall asleep at like 4 or 5. So my sleep schedule's not good right now. I'm hoping to fix that this summer, just for a little bit. I'd say the issues for pricing is the venues they all choose. I wish bigger celebrities would go to smaller venues that not only won't charge as much, but also make the experience more personal and fun. I get that too, but then you come into the issue of not everybody who wants to meet you can. Whereas like when you have these big arenas, more, while it's not as personalized of experience, more people can at least meet you. Oop. Why should we hold JoJo and James to different standards when it comes to ticket prices than we do regular celebrities? I don't know what you mean by that. I really love the tweets you sent to James about his tickets. Was so true. I don't think it's been canceled. Either way, it's annoying. They keep adding girls like Bristol Palin just to wrap the show up. I have to go finals. I'm going to end this live stream soon, so don't worry about it, but good luck on your finals. What's going on with Aaron? Is everything okay? I'm seeing some stuff in the chat. I want to make sure everything's good. Is there someone like spamming? Oh yeah, there was. I didn't even see that. Aaron, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Rihanna is God, and I wouldn't pay more than $200 to meet her. It's kind of how I feel. I think the better question is, why isn't there more criticism of JoJo than James? JoJo's charging significantly more. I think the reason there's not, my personal reasoning for, I didn't even know about it because I don't pay attention to JoJo Siwa. So I think that's why I'm not talking about it. I didn't know it was a thing because I don't care about her. I don't really care about James either, but I care enough about the community that he's in. Does that make sense? I also feel like they're, like, it's not like apples and it's the same thing. Like, they're both charging way too much for their meet and greet. Please stay for another hour. I can't. I'm sorry. I have stuff I gotta do tonight. Let's see. Would you ever do a skincare routine? I'm going to soon, actually. I have one planned. Would you ever attend Lollapalooza? I was considering it, but I wanted to know your perspective because I don't know the festival scene as much. I wanted to go to Lala really bad this year, and I was going to with a couple friends, but then we saw the day-to-day lineups, and it just, like, wasn't what we wanted because we were going to go for 2 days instead of all 4. So we decided last minute not to do it, and I'm sad because I really wanted to go to Lala. It looked like a lot of fun. Plus, JoJo fans are so much younger. Exactly. So much younger. They don't have, like, the critical thinking to understand the concept of what $5,000 means because they're, like, 4 years old. So, yeah. But, all right. On that note, I'm probably going to end this now. I got a lot of projects and stuff to work on. Can you announce your next stream via your YouTube videos I accidentally discovered you were on? Oh, that's a good idea. Just put up a little video being like, oh, I'm going to be live in an hour. Yeah, I can do that. That's definitely a good idea. All right, so I'm heading out. And we need a Hufflepuff makeup tutorial. I'll work on it. I'm heading out. Thank you guys so much for joining this live stream and talking to me about all this stuff. It was fun to just, like, discuss it. Got a lot of projects and stuff to work on, but it was really fun talking to you guys. I'm going to try to get on live more when school's over. I'll have more nights free to actually do these types of live streams, so I'll be able to hop on a little bit more and talk to you guys, because I love doing them. Thank you to everyone who donated to the super chat and everything, and yeah, bye, Queen. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you. I have a video going live tomorrow. I have my mukbang with Charles. We talked all about school and all this other crazy stuff, so check that out for sure. And yeah, all right. Love you guys. Bye. Oh yeah, hit the thumbs down on your way. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Or just subscribe.